I can't speak a syllable. I feel so invisible. 'Cause it seems to me that the more I try, the more I see, the less I understand. And I go for you, and I wish you were too. So I go to dream.
Happy Sunday, everyone! Welcome to another Chill Art Sunday. A kind of special one, somewhat, in some capacity, because today's Christmas Day. Merry Christmas, everyone! Thank you all so much for joining. I hope you are enjoying. I hope you are having a good holiday season. By the way, I'm turning on my fan because it's a bit warm here. Anyway, thank you all so much for joining, and welcome. Now, please don't mind the fact that I am starting late and that I sound tired. That's because well, I am tired. We've been working on cleaning up the house the whole week. Technically speaking, I have been working on that myself, doing my share of the work since last week. And I am still feeling very physically tired. Like, I had a good night of sleep last night. Technically a morning of sleep, but I still feel very tired. My legs are like I just came back from walking all day, for example. Anyway, so today I have one particular thing planned, and I don't know if you guys remember, but a couple weeks ago I launched a YCH this year, a YCH auction. That is a dragon Blep, and so today I'm going to be drawing another dragon doing a Blep. Yeah, like I did for Braveheart over here, but this time it is going to be another character. So that is the main plan for today. But first, before I do that, there's something that I want to fix on OBS, because I have finally, after nearly 17 years, I have finally changed the name of the folder where I keep all of my art. Since I joined DeviantArt back in February the 6th of 2006, this folder has always been called To DeviantArt. And earlier today I decided to change its name. And because everything that I have on OBS is actually let me rephrase that. Because most of the assets that I use on OBS are stored inside this folder. Changing the name broke a few things. I have fixed most of them, but I realized just now that some other things have broken. And as I say this, I also realized that if I want to fix the thing that I just realized is broken, I'm gonna have to change scenes, and so I'm not gonna do that actually. I'll do that off screen later. So instead, let's just work on a Blep. Let's open here, Art, Whip. Let's see, Photoshop. This is another folder that I should rename soon. Excuse me. Let's go to Commissions. YCH. The Pianist Dragon. Actually no, Base. Let's go to Base. I forgot how to do this, but it's fine. I will remember. Let's open General Sketch. No, not General Sketch for Corel. What I want is Workshop. Yes. No. Wait, why is that Braveheart? Hang on, open progress sheet. Oh, I see what I was doing. Alright. Torpedo! Thank you so much for the resub. Happy Sunday. Merry Christmas and welcome. It's awesome to see you here again. How have you been? Hello. Alright, so let's copy final base. Actually, before I do that, let me copy this into a new file so we can prevent that bug we have with paint. Thank you so much, Torpedo. Let me paste this on top of Braveheart over here and disable transparency. There we go. Now that dragon blapping here is no longer Braveheart. It's just a generic dragon. I'm gonna keep this file open. Let me see if I'm gonna need to open any others from here. I don't think so, not for now anyway. I just save this one over the original right here in this folder. Workshop. It's time to be back in nearly every art stream. That is awesome. So are you done with military service? I hope you are. Okay, so I think this is what I need to get started. Now, let's go to the Pianist Dragon, this folder over here. And I'm going to save this file again, but this time in that other folder. There we go. We still do something on the 29th. I'm guessing that is going to be the last of it. At least, I hope so. Alright, so let's check here these resources. No, these references. So this is the dragon that I have to draw Blepping now. Well, the dragon has a lot of horns. They're very squiggly. What is the name of this guy? Argus really Wars? Am I reading this right? Really Wars? Or Really Wars? Oh, never mind. I'm not supposed to read that there. It's just Argus Really War. I think that is how you pronounce it. I actually don't know. Pianist Dragon, if you are on the stream, do let me know if I am saying the name right, because I probably am butchering it, and I do apologize. Argus Really War. But everything is already given back, but one uniform. The last part of the uniform will be given back on the 30th, and then it's really over. I must feel really good to be that close to the end. Alright, let's see, how am I going to start this? Let's copy this head over here. Yeah, let's copy that head. And I'll use that as a reference. Let's do a selection. Doesn't have to be a perfect selection after all. All I'm going to need this here for is reference. Lots of spikes over here. Alright, let's copy that. This awesome 6 months of hardcore are over. Oh, that is awesome. And hopefully you will never need to go back. Alright, where am I gonna put this for reference? Actually, let me copy this. I'm gonna put it over here. For that, I will need to bring this over there. Put this over here. Ignore these over here. These were quick doodles that I did for when I was drawing the original base. Yeah, oops, I pressed start by accident. Mine. Shooting a lot with a lot of different weapons. That was fun though. I can imagine. I kind of wish I had a gun. Not to go to the military though. Like as a civilian. Alright, let's save this. Always remember to frequently save your progress, my friends, whatever you are doing. Always frequently save your progress. Alright, so let's see now. How do I begin? Now, I'm not entirely sure if the design of this character is actually supposed to have such a long muzzle, or if that is because of the artist's style, the person who drew this. Ah, yeah, I actually don't know if that is the case. By the way, no longer need this window. Let's close that. Let's see the other one here. Yeah, the muzzle seems a bit long on this one as well. I guess the muzzle is actually supposed to be long. In which case, I will have to elongate the muzzle on this space a bit. Let's do a cut right here. Also, it seems to be a little pointy. So I will have to redraw the muzzle on this base a little bit. No problem. Here's a little trick. So the original color here on the sketch is black, and so to more easily redraw this stuff, I'm gonna draw it with the color blue, or actually maybe red. Yeah, blue or red, whatever. Let's use blue. I changed my mind. Let's use black. I mean white. I mean red. I told you, I am still very tired from working so hard on the house. Also, the format of the snout is a bit different from the base, so I have to redraw that part. So let's see, I suppose this here should be fine. Do a little curve there, some curving here. Let's begin with the basics. Alright. Also, it has this corner, pointy corner going there. Although that seems a bit different over here. Let's zoom in so I can better see what the fudge I'm doing. And that is a bit too thick. So, so first of all, that snout is supposed to be like this. Kind of like beak-ish, beak-like shaped somewhat. Sent something to TMP a few minutes ago, and it was not a feedback ticker. I think I meant ticket, report appeal, or support ticket. Did you send an application to join the staff? Well, this looks horrible, but it doesn't have to be perfect. It's just me kind of somewhat practicing the shape of the snout. Perhaps. Oh, I hope we get accepted. There, this is long, kind of beak-ish. Event team and add-on team are open. Which one did you apply for? Event team is a very good place to start. And then there's the nose, the nostril. I'll say that I'll draw more or less like this. Yeah, this seems to be like a good spot. Yeah, frick. Oh my god, what's going on my I hate when this happens. Okay, I am still getting used to this new drawing tablet. Hi, Bobby. Meow. My cat Bobby just arrived. He's saying hello, hello. Meow. You are cute. Where was I? Right, I am still getting used to this new tablet. For those of you who don't know, I have upgraded my drawing tablet a few months ago from the old Genius tablet that I had since 2009 to an XP Pen tablet. This tablet is really good, it's really nice, I very much like it. It has some very nice features that the old Genius doesn't have. But there's one thing that this tablet has, or more specifically does, that the old one doesn't, and that I don't like. And the thing is, hi Bobby, you're not gonna rub against my legs right now, right? You leave too much fur everywhere. Please don't. You're so cute. Sorry, my cat distracted me. Anyway, actually here, let me open the software for the tablet. Okay, so this here is the tablet, and this rectangle that you see here is the active area of the tablet. That is, this is where I can poke the pen on, and it will be recognized by the computer, and this is the area where the cursor of the mouse will move if I move the pen. If I go past these borders here, nothing will happen. So for example, if you follow my cursor, I'm dragging it to the side of the screen here. when it gets to the edge there, it ends the screen. But that is also the point on the tablet where I am past the border of the active area. So right here. And the thing is, on the older tablets, if I were dragging something along the screen in the active area, like for example, let's say I am dragging this window and I went to the border of the active area and then past the active area while holding the click, you know, while still dragging whatever, the old tablet, it would keep the whatever I was holding the click on and still dragging, it would keep it clicked. Yes. Oh, I kind of missed that a bit. It would keep the whatever I had holding on the click, it would still keep it clicked. Like for example, if I use the mouse instead of the pen and I click this and I go to the edge of the screen without releasing the mouse click and then I bring it back, it will still be clicked. I hope that makes sense to you. So it would do that. This one here, however, if I do that with the pen, if I drag this to the past the border, it will actually release the click. As if, like let's say I am dragging this with a mouse now. As if once I got to the border here, I would release the mouse click and just leave whatever it is over there. Now the problem with this is, if I am dragging something to the, let's close this, to the taskbar down here, for example, like let's say, excuse me, let's say I want to open this image on this window of Paint here. Like I drag it to Paint here, so Paint opens and I drop it here. If I want to do that, for example, but I drag the file past the border of the active area, the tablet will release the click. And when it does it down here, Windows thinks that I am trying to pin something to Paint. Like, as you can see, ow, I just hit my elbow on the desk. I missed that. Yes. So I don't know if you guys can read it. Yes, I think you can read it on the screen down here on the taskbar. Well, as I am hovering the file over the window of Paint here, it says pin to Paint. So when I release, well, when the tablet releases more specifically, the click, because I am going past the border of the active area, then Windows thinks that I am trying to pin whatever I dragged over here into the taskbar, and that is very annoying. And I don't think there is any way I can disable that that function. I have already explored all of this here and I found nothing about it. So that is something I have to get used to. Hey Tarek, hello, Merry Christmas and Happy Sunday. Thank you so much for joining. So yeah, that is very annoying, but it is something that I will have to get used to. To be honest, at least that is not too bad. It's only a matter of getting used to it. After all, it could be way worse. You're very welcome, Tarek. So yeah, it could be much worse. And so far, I think that is the only complaint, quote-unquote complaint. It's more like a minor gripe that I have with the tablet. But anyway, that's the only complaint that I have about this tablet. Everything else about it is fine. Although I do wish I could still use the old pens from the old tablet on this one, because I have a battery-powered, a rechargeable built-in battery-powered pen that I use on the old one that I really like, and not use that one is going to result in the battery of that pen eventually dying and the pen becoming completely unusable forever, and I would like that to not happen. Rich stepdad. Why you are rich? Why are you not rich? Everyone is poor. Why are you rich? How dare you be rich? Just kidding. Hold on a second. I made a mistake here. The general shape is fine over here, but here on the top this is flat. That is not supposed to be flat. I am not, however, going to redraw this. Instead, I am going to use another color. Or was it me? Says you, that is what they all say, huh? So I'll use the blue color, draw on top of this. Actually, I'll use the... yeah, blue. Blue it is. I'm not sure if these colors are not giving me the contrast that I actually need, or if I am just so tired that I actually am having troubles seeing this stuff correctly. Being super tired is actually one of the reasons why I didn't stream this last Friday. Though in reality it was because I was just too busy working on the house. But I was tired. Also, another thing that I am not too fond of this new tablet, but this is a super gigantic minor gripe, I mean, is the pen. But this is mostly just because I'm not used to this new pen yet. And it is the buttons. The buttons are very fine, they work perfectly well. It's just that the tactile feel of these buttons, they are quite different from the old pens that I'm used to using on the old tablet. So sometimes when I go to find one of the buttons of this pen here, I take a bit to find the button without looking, that is, because the buttons here are in a very slight different position, and they also have a slightly different height. So because I'm still getting used to it. My brain is still trained to go straight for the position of the buttons on the older pen. So sometimes I have to look at the pen to find the buttons. But again, this is something very minor. Something that will not be a problem for very long. Love Dragon, thank you so much for the follow. Merry Christmas and Happy Sunday. Thank you for joining. But yeah, it's something that will go away very soon, because eventually I will get used to... Whoa, why did I get scared by that? Because I get used to this pen. Now, the old pens, they still work fine. The only problem, and I actually talked about this on a past stream, the reason why I cannot use them with this new tablet is because those are active pens and this tablet uses a passive pen. And if I try to touch this tablet with the old pens, because of the way those pens work, the tablet goes nuts. It's like it sends all the commands to the computer at the same time, and the computer doesn't really know what the tablet is telling it to do. So it clicks everywhere, clicks everything. The cursor goes crazy all over the screen. It's insane. It's completely unusable. Which is too bad. I wish I could use the old pens on this tablet as well. That would be nice. At least the one with the rechargeable battery. Just so I won't lose that one. Alright, let's see. I think the shape of this snout will still need some work, but as I usually say, basics first. Let's leave this like this for now and move on. Anything that we need to be changed here will be changed later. Let's first get all the basics in place. Alright. Alright. Oh, actually, hold on a second. Let's not do it like that. Let's bring this down a little more. There, yeah. That seems fine. This curvature seems very good for the first try. I like that. Now for this next line here, I'm going to use the curve tool. I messed up one question at the TMP application. Oh, I hope that is not going to be a problem. Which question was it, if I may ask? Is that ISP? I actually don't know. The one and only time I sent an application to Truckers MP was for support all the way back in very early 2017, or was it late 2016? I actually don't remember. That was so long ago. What makes you stand out in the community? Also, that was a question. How do you mess that one up? Like, what did you say that caused it to be messed up? Alright, this here seems fine. But yeah, I think... Hold on a second, let me zoom out for a moment. Let me look at the original. I can really talk about that about myself. Oh, I see. That makes sense. Yeah, I know how it feels. Yeah, I think I need to bring this... I'm gonna say beak. This is not a beak, but I'll call this a beak. I need to bring this down a little bit more. So, color blue, I need you. Speak blue. Let's redraw this area here. Like that. That seems fine. I don't want this to be too pointy. It has to look natural. That is the thing with me. I don't go for exactly, well, not exactly perfection. I try to do things as perfect as I can make them. But I don't try to do anything realistic. I just try to make them look natural. Like if it actually existed. I mean, I don't know what I'm saying. My brain has stopped working like 2 weeks ago. I just said that I am a normal member of the community who wants to do a bit more for the community because I enjoy it, and nothing really that stands me out. Well, hopefully they will understand and they will not turn it down just because of that. I kind of feel like it would be unfair. For the record, I'm not speaking on behalf of Truckers MP. Okay, that's just a personal opinion of mine. Man, I do sound tired. Alright, let's remove the original red lines from here and convert this blue to red and see what this looks like. I hope this looks better. I have the same feeling, but I don't know what else I should say. And I didn't say that as a negative as it sounds here though. I mean, it doesn't really sound negative. But you know what they say, to each their own, so who knows what other people might think. I am tilting my head to look at this at an angle. I am not too sure I am drawing this correctly. Maybe this over here should be a little closer to the snout. I mean, it is on the original, but I'm not sure if that is because of the actual design of the character calls for that, or the style of the artist who drew this just put it over there. Because I mean, as I did right now on my style, I naturally, without thinking, I drew this pointy thing right here more closer to the center of the muzzle than closer to the snout. But that is because of my style. I'll follow the original a little closer. Let's bring this to the front. But not too much, because I am drawing this in my style after all. I am not copying something that someone else did. Now this here, however, needs to be a bit different from what it is becoming. There. A little point there. There we go. That's better. Now we curve this line quite nicely like this, so we can be giving this dragon a nice and cute smile. We'll probably have to redraw this part over here, but that is fine. Basics first. I just accidentally spat on my tablet. Frick. Wait, let me clean that. There we go. Now we reinforce this line. That looks horrible. There. For starters, that should be fine. Now let's erase the original red line here and turn the blue into red. Boy, this erasing trick is so good. Yeah, I think that looks better. But as I thought, I will have to redraw this section over here to try and make it look a bit better. Let's do that. Yes, a little more curve should do the trick. There. Have I gone too far over there? Maybe. Let's do just the blue area here.
Hey, these ponies say that I'm so talented.
There. Stop right there.
And then you'll say my songs are great.
And now let's erase the red. By the way, if the stream goes offline suddenly, either one of two things happen. One, either my internet went down for some reason, or two, my power went out, or it fluctuated in a way that my computer shut down or rebooted. And the thing is, it is raining outside. Actually, we can barely say it's raining. There's just a few drops falling from the sky. But the point is, there is a storm brewing outside. It's lovely outside, but usually when the weather gets like that over here, sometimes my internet goes down or the power. So if the stream goes out by suddenly without warning, do imagine that either internet or power went down because of the weather. But hopefully that is not going to happen. Yeah, let's do a little adjustment here. There we go, very nice. Now, let's turn this blue into red. Yeah, I think this looks much better. Let's save. Now that tongue, I can either move this original tongue from the base, or I can draw a new one based on this one. I might want to draw a new one to match the shape of this muzzle. I mean this snout, because this is a bit different. Now how exactly am I gonna do this though? You know, at first I should probably draw the chin, or the lower jaw more specifically. This here should be fine. Reinforce this line. Oh, hand, why must you always go past beyond the line that you are supposed to draw over? Alright, now we connect this chin to the jaw. Like so. No, not quite like so. There. Now we reinforce this line. There we go. And we do this.
We could retire to the stratosphere and just leave all of it behind.
Wait, is this right?
But I don't know if you
No, it doesn't look quite right.
or if I'm even on your mind. Sometimes I wish that you just hated me.
Well, whether it is right or not, I will leave it like so and fix it later if necessary. Let's change the curve of the neck here very slightly, just to match the new design.
Sometimes I think it's just too big for me. What do I do with all this?
I messed up this part.
I need to find this little earth pony.
No biggie. No biggie.
From up above.
There we go. And now we erase stuff. We don't erase stuff, actually. I lied to you. I forgot to draw the nostril. Let's do it like this. There. That's a gigantic nostril I just drew there. I don't think it's really supposed to be that big. It's sorta, but not really. Again, I am drawing this in my style. I'm not copying the original. The original is over there only to serve as a reference. Dennis Dragon, Merry Christmas, welcome to the stream and thank you for joining. I might just drop in to say hi and doing stuff with my family, but if you're still drawing later, I'll try to tune in. No problem. It is Christmas Day after all. Do enjoy your time with your family, my friend. I'm drawing your dragon, by the way. So yeah, I don't know for how long this stream is gonna go today. I hope I can manage to finish this in one go. After all, most of the work is already done. You know, the space here. That is actually one of the advantages of YCHs, I think. Even though this is the very first one that I make. Because you have a base, you already have like at least half of the work already done preemptively. You just need to make a few changes here and there, basically speaking, and like I am doing right now, so it saves time. Okay, I might need to change this nostril later, but let's leave it like this for now because basics first. Thank you very much, pianist. Enjoy the holiday. Alright, I was going to erase all of these, all of these black lines, but let's draw the tongue first. I did say I was going to redraw it after all, so let's do that. And it is, of course, supposed to be very similar to the original. I think this is too thick. Now it's too thin. Now that is super pointy, but fine. Not really, but basics first. Alright. Now let's fix the point, the tip of this tongue. Let's pick yellow now. Haven't heard that song for a long time now. Well, I hope you enjoy it. Because, dang, that's a good song. There, I think that is good. Might still need some more working, but that will come later if necessary. I didn't miss it, to be honest. That was the very first song I heard on your stream. Oh, that's nice. Well, glad you can hear it again. Go. Oops, I erased one too many pixels. No. One thing that I am doing here and that I should not be doing is not save backups of this progress. Let me undo everything that I have just done to the tongue. There. And save a copy of this sketch where I have the snout, the muzzle complete like that. And I'll save that to the progress sheet over here for backup purposes. Now let's write the name of this character. What is the thickness that I use here? Also, did I use the... Yes, I did use the pencil to write these names. Yeah, there we go. Just like that. Alright, what is this guy here called? Argus really war. Argus really war. Let's write his name here. That she looks weird. Argus really war. There we go. Just so I know who this character is. Oh, the rain's picking up outside. If it gets any harder or hits the window, I'm gonna have to get up and close the window. Right, now where were we? We're gonna need the color black on the primary and the eraser. The eraser could be bigger. There. There, and stop right there. Now blue, and a little bit of red. I don't know why that always startles me. Why? Well, to be honest, at least today I am still feeling very tired from all the work, but I don't know why. It's weird. And like, I'm not pretending, I actually genuinely get spooked by that sometimes. Most times. Nothing changed after 6 months. I suppose you could say that. I suppose. By the way, guys, since I couldn't stream this last Friday, if I can, I will see if I am able to do a gaming stream tomorrow, Monday. Now, you didn't get me this time now. But yeah, I'll see if I can do the Gaming Friday this next Monday. Oh, it's not really going to be the Gaming Friday, is it? But still. It's gonna be something. And I might play Phasmophobia, actually, because that is what I was going to do to play this last Friday. Even though I have already played Phasmo. last week on the Gaming Friday. But I mean, it's such a fun game. Gaming Friday on Monday is something unique, right? Actually, I have been thinking, and I mentioned about this before on stream a few times actually, that I am considering to move the trucking stream from Wednesday to Monday and replace it with only Phasmophobia on Wednesdays. So it would be trucking on Mondays, so ATS and ATS2 on Mondays instead of Wednesdays, and Phasmophobia and eventually some other scary games as well every Wednesday, while keeping a different game every Friday and art on Sundays. I might eventually end up doing that actually. For one, I really like Phasmo, and two, I want to get good at Phasmo. And what better way to do that than playing it more frequently, right? Alright, let's turn all of these lines black. Do a quick fix right here. Mangy skills, happy Friday, no, happy Saturday, no. Let me try again. Third time's a charm. Happy Sunday, thank you so much for joining the stream, and Merry Christmas! How are you doing? I hope you're enjoying the holidays. Hello. Hello, my favorite Manji. It's Sunday if you don't know. Well, I got it right eventually. I got it right eventually. Alright, let's see here. I feel like this... I don't know, something about this is not right. You know what? There's one way to easily find out. Photoshop, I need you. RGB, let's make this a higher, bigger size canvas. Paste this here. Let's tilt this so the head is horizontal. You did not get me. Not really. Actually, I think this is right. Yeah, there was an attempt. There was an attempt. Hold on a second. Wait a second. Wait. Chill. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Oops. Oh my god. Suddenly I forgot how to write. It was an attempt. Oh man, with the dragon blapping too, this looks amazing. You are very welcome, Minji. I'm doing okay myself as well, thank you. I'm just very super tired, like mostly physically, but still also mentally tired because I have been working very hard on cleaning up the house and stuff all week, and I am exhausted. Like even though I slept well this last night, or technically speaking this last morning, I woke up feeling my legs still tired, as if I had worked all day or walked all day. And yeah, I'm still tired, but otherwise I'm fine. But yeah, back to this here. So yes, I think this here is correct. Now the reason why I brought this unfinished sketch to Photoshop and tilted it is to see if I had drawn this area of his muzzle a little too low, or if this is at just the right height for the for the anatomy to be correct. And one way to do that, and this is actually a good excuse me, a good thing that all artists should do sometimes when they are drawing something, to basically to see if they are drawing things proportionally correct, is to tilt, wait, not that there, is to tilt, maybe flip it horizontally to see, to see their work from a different perspective, from a different angle. That is actually very useful for finding some errors. The news, I still didn't get declined. Well, that is good. I mean, I find it really hard that they are going to decline the application just because of what you said on the about yourself. But yeah, hopefully that is not going to happen, and instead, hopefully it is going to be accepted. Alright, let's save this sketch to the progress sheet and carry on. Alright, let's see, what am I gonna do next here? Maybe do a little change to this here. Just a little bit. Where's the button of the pen? There it is. Yeah, I just did what I talked about a little earlier, with where I sometimes have to look for where the button on the pen is because I'm not used to this pen. See, actually I don't think I like what I just did here. Undo that. Yeah, I think this might be a bit better. If anything, maybe, perhaps, what if I bring this to here? By the way, if you hear screams on the background, don't mind it. I promise you, nobody is killing children. It's just the neighbors' kids having fun in the pool. Which one of these is better? Actually, the original. This here makes it look like his head is a little bit deformed. Yeah, let's not change that. Now, something that looks a bit weird is this over here. I don't know if necessarily because of this or because of the jawline. I think actually it is the jawline. So let's redraw that slightly. Do you have summer in Brazil right now? Yes, technically speaking, we do have summer right now. In fact, I actually almost got sick this week because of how much sun I had to expose myself to. It was super hot. Actually, 2 nights ago, I was feeling a bit ill. I wasn't actually sick or anything, I just wasn't feeling well. It wasn't cold, but I was feeling very cold for no apparent reason. And if I cover myself in my blankets, I would then start to feel super hot and sweat a lot. That was very unpleasant. I even used a thermometer to see if I, for some reason, was having a fever. But apparently I wasn't. So what I believe happened to me was that I had... Actually, I don't know what it is called in English. In Portuguese we call it insolação. But I don't know the name of that in English. Hold on a second, let me see if I can find it. No, that's not it. Oh, insolação. Okay, I misspelled it. Oh, this doesn't tell me what it's like in English. cool. Portuguese. Oh, it's actually sunstroke. Yes, that's the one. So I believe I had a sunstroke. I was having a sunstroke because the sun was really hot. I mean, as is the sun, but you know, when you feel this, when the sun feels hotter than it actually normally is, you know, and you spend way too much time being bathed by the sun, that can really mess you up. Which is interesting because, technically speaking, it's just light, but it really alters your thermos. I don't know, all your thermodynamics, whatever. I'm just saying words now. I'm just saying words. Oh, that reminds me, actually, I have to set my phone to be charged. I remember of that. Where's my phone cable? I remember I have to put my phone to charge because when you asked about it being summer here in Brazil, it reminded me that I took a couple photos of the front yard before I was done cleaning. Actually, I'm not done cleaning that yet, so there's still work to be done out there. But I've already done a lot more than on the photos that I took. Which, by the way, would you like to see? It's nothing really interesting, but should give you an idea, maybe, by the amount of sunlight, of how hot it was. And I say was because today is kind of rainy, so the temperature has dropped. There we go, phone is charging. Battery is at 17%. There we go. Now where did I put my pen? Alright, let's take a look at this. Ah, that looks way better now. Oh yes, definitely way better than that there. So let's save this. And I don't want to draw any more sketches than I have to. So for Braveheart, for example, I only had the base and I needed 3 sketches for his mane. The base itself used only 5 sketches at most. So hopefully I'm not going to exceed 5 sketches because I do not want to increase the size of the canvas of the progress sheet. And for this character, actually, I really shouldn't really need that many more sketches. I mean, he doesn't have that many details after all. He does have. Hold on, let me open this. He does have plating scales on the neck and on the belly, but those seem to be very simple to draw. So technically speaking, those should be just a bunch of lines. Like Valerie Dovan over here. See these lines there? That's basically the same thing. So let's begin. Now these are something that I have to be careful with because not only they have to be drawn correctly, but also, as part of being drawn correctly, I have to bear in mind perspective and the anatomy of the character. Also the angle at which each part of his body over here is positioned and drawn. This doesn't look quite right. I am freehanding this, by the way. Should I use the curve tool? Let me see if this is going to give me any better results. guess. Yeah, I guess. Draw just one more down here. Even though this part of the character is most likely not going to be visible at all. Now, just so you understand the perspective here, imagine that we have a rectangular piece of wood or metal, I don't know, something kind of like this, you know? So basically what's going on here is that this piece, let's say piece of metal, is twisted at the top. So if we were to look at this from the side, kind of like this. So this area over here would be this here, and this other one would be this one, if you were to look at that completely sideways perspective. So so basically what is going on here is that the top is twisted at an angle, while the base is actually the other way around. The top is at an angle while the base is twisted, or vice versa. So basically what's going on here, if this bar of whatever, it would be something like this. Let me see if I can draw this correctly in a way that makes sense. Oh, this looks horrible. Yeah, maybe, I don't know, something like this. I don't know. I failed at drawing this example. Whatever. Point is, it's twisted. So like, the base of his neck here is as if, almost as if we were looking at this dragon completely from the front, while his head is turned to the side, if that makes any sense. Alright, let's reinforce these lines and see about drawing his horns. Yay, I messed up the line. I mean, no big deal. This area here is definitely going to be cropped out. But hey, I like to have everything in place.
The night falls hard on sunken dreams. The starry splendor rocks.
Come on, hand. Follow the line.
Patrons
there.
bark and angels jeer. The
Like this one. You know, something that is getting my way. The fact that, once more, I forgot to do some stretching exercises for my hand and wrist. This is something that I really should do every single time before a stream, before an art stream, but I always ever forget. Now, you can't see it, but I am doing that right now. I'm gonna be honest with you, I actually don't like to stretch. Not as an exercise. But I do love to stretch as in like, yeah, you know, you yawn and stretch. Yeah, that feels really good. But to actually do stretching exercises just to warm up muscles, don't really like to do that. There. But this is not quite right. It should be an easy fix. Yeah. Oh, what the fudge? I clicked there. Yeah, there. Yeah, let's save. Oh, Torpedo, in addition to the answer I gave to your question, let me find the thing here. Hold on a second. Where is that? I'm looking for something on the other screen, by the way. It's probably on the other channel here. Ah, there. Found it. Alright, let's open these rather. On the browser. There we go. So I took these photos earlier this week when I was still cleaning the front yard. So this is my front yard. I don't know if you can tell just from the picture, but the sunlight, look at how clear the sky was. The max temp, I think it was like 32 degrees Celsius, but the sun felt like 40 plus of how hot it was. And mind you, all of this here was covered in wild weeds. There's a bunch of accumulated over there. I still actually have to put this away and throw it out. Yeah, it's all filthy. This over here was also full of stuff that I removed and cleaned up under this very burning sun. The sidewalk, as you can see here, was all covered in weeds. I cleaned all of this under this super hot sun, and now it is very presentable, very clean, very nice. And I don't know if you guys who are used to snowy winters, I'm pretty sure you would not survive the sun that I had to face when cleaning the front over there. It was super hot. And the military base there is snow right now. Oh yeah, because you have winter, snowy winter right now. But over here we have a sun so hot that I certainly could cook an egg on the top of my head. Or on the hood of the car. Because that is also super hot after a few minutes actually under the sun. And I say that from experience because sometimes before I leave home with a car, I have the habit to check the level of the oil, the coolant of the in the radiator, and sometimes even the brake fluid level, and refuel if necessary. And touch the hood can actually burn your hand, like cause severe burn. So hot that is. I've burned my hand on the car before. Not actually hurt, you know, just you touch and ow, it's hot, super hot. You know, that kind of hurt. Yeah, that hurts a lot. Yes, it really hurts. Oh man. But hey, it is what it is. Okay, this is fine as it is. Would I want to change the eye? I don't know, I think I'm not going to change the eye. Let's keep the original eye from the base. The horn obviously needs to be changed dramatically. In fact, this original horn, this original horn here has to go away. That horn is completely incompatible with the design of this character. So let's get started. Instead of using different color to draw over, I will change the color of the original sketch. and draw over with the color black. Let's begin first by well, by copying this. Let's draw the curvature. Hold on a second. Give me black again and brown. Yeah. What am I doing? Let's begin first by drawing the curvature of the head. Let's make this connect from the forehead to the back of the head. Yeah, that seems fine. Now let's paste this on top. There we go. Now I use the color black and draw over the brown and the gray. Alright, let's see here. I'm not too sure from these. Oh, this helps actually. Hey Gabriel, happy Friday, happy Sunday, Merry Christmas, and thank you so much for joining the stream. Welcome. Hello, how are you doing? I hope you're enjoying the holiday. Okay, so this answers my question that I actually didn't ask out loud, but whatever. So this character does have 2 sets of horns on each side of his head. He has 2 on the very top and 1 in the middle on each side and a small one on the bottom here, so that's a total of 6 horns. Thank you so much, Gabriel. Second time you messed up the day. Yes, I know. And believe me, that is definitely not going to be the last. So yeah, he has all of these horns. Let's see, how am I gonna do them? What I'm about to say is not a criticism on the art or the design. What I'm about to say is based completely on my lack of experience with drawing this particular character, and as well as this being very different from what I usually draw. You know, being something different from my style. So here he goes. These horns are kind of weirdly shaped. I'll have to do a little practice run here, like I did for the snout over there. So starting with the horn at the very top of the head, it's kind of wavy and it ends on a pointy tip there. Not quite like that. Oh my god! I forgot I had put that there. Are you trying to give me a heart attack? You're going to succeed at this rate, Torpedo. It's so good to have you back. It's a good thing I wasn't drawing any lines here. I was going to mess it up. Alright, so this should go more like this. Yeah, that seems about right. This here would go like this. Further. And the second one is kind of similar to this one, but it forks out to another end over there. Let's see if I can draw this at a smaller size, just so it will fit in this area. Oh, I messed that up. Messed that up. What I'm doing here looks horrible. Jeez. Okay, this is serviceable. Just for the practice run, that should be serviceable. And this one does this. Right there, kinda. See what I was talking about me not being used to drawing horns like this? Again, it wasn't criticism, it's just that I actually don't know how to draw these horns. I'm having troubles. And that is the exact reason why I'm doing this practice run here. Sorry I am so silent right now. I'm trying to focus on this really hard, so I can get this right. The thickness here is very wrong, by the way. And visually speaking, these horns are very simple, but draw them is being, well, mostly because I'm not used to them. The draw them is being much harder than I expected it was going to be. And it's not like I am going to copy this and just put it on the head of the sketch here. No, I'm going to draw new ones over here. I'm just practicing these. Now there's no way I can mess up the last one here. And I take it back. I messed up. Yeah, there we go. Got it. Okay. Well, that's something, I guess. Whew. Draw these things was much harder than I thought it was going to be. Alright. Well, let's begin to draw the actual horns. So let's begin with the one at the top of the head. And actually, hang on a second. Excuse me. Maybe I should draw some guidelines first, yes. Let's draw one going like this for that horn. Now the second one seems to be almost completely horizontal, but not actually. It does seem to have a little bit of an angle. Trying to do what the people from support told me. See if it works. Hopefully it does, Gabriel, because I really have no idea how to fix that error you are having there. So good luck. By the way, are these supposed to be about the same length? Maybe this one is actually supposed to be just slightly longer. They told me to delete the MP folder via Windows 4. Ah, so what they told you to do should be this here. Go to Windows, Program Data, find Truckers MP and delete that folder. And probably, I think there should be a folder in Program Files. I don't know if this one or the other one. I think the other one. Yes, there's this one right here as well. And I would imagine that also told you to go to App Data. and find the Truckers MP folder that is in here as well, or somewhere in here. Where was it? I think it actually was local? Or was it local role? Or is there no longer a folder in here? There used to be a Truckers MP folder under app data as well. Unless my memory is playing tricks on me. Sorry, Gabriel. Right, the second horn. So for the second horn, let's do another line at an angle. You know what, for this one I'm just going to use a line, a straight line. Actually, the first horn, let me give that one more angle. There. Now the second one. Now the third one, well, the third one should be super simple. Simple enough that doesn't require a guideline like this, but let's do it anyway. Alright, save. Where shall I begin? Maybe I should begin with the second horn. Yes, let's start with the second horn. Now, I am so gonna be doing this over and over again. Now, this here wasn't supposed to happen. Yeah, I don't like this. Let me copy this sketch to the progress sheet first of all, because I might need to go back to this stage of progress. Okay, I think this should work. Now, this part down here. Oh my god, that looks terrible. You know, I'm going to start by the end over there. That might help. Oh, this looks good actually. Nice. Come on, hand. Do the thing the way I want you to do it. Not the way you want to do it. This part here might be a bit tough. It actually wasn't so bad, but this can look better. It can still be better. You know what? What if I try using the curve tool? Oh yes, that helps. That helps a bunch. What if I do the same thing over here? Just to better define the shape of this part of the horn, you know? Mm, maybe, but not yet. Let's save for now and carry on. I curve this. I not only have to do this waving the horn has, but I also have to do it considering the fact that the horn is supposed to be wider on the base and thinner by the end. So basically I am drawing a cone, but it's wavy, and I must have these waves follow the cone basically. Which, now that I think about it, I should have drawn these guidelines as cones. That would have helped, but I didn't. I didn't think about that then. Oh well. I mean, nothing is really stopping me from still doing it. But I'm just gonna spare myself the work. It's not really necessary, after all. It would be just some extra aid. Come on, do it. This line has to be good. I could use the curve tool here to do what I want to do, but the thing is, I'm not sure what I am doing, and I don't feel like the curve tool would actually be as helpful with this here as it normally might be. Okay, now we curve up. And go there. Okay, this is looking better, much better. Now I will use the curve tool. Let's make this curvature here look better. But I am not done with that, obviously. There. I curve it like this and that. Very nice. There we go. Let's turn that red into black and do a little bit of cleaning up here and there. A little bit of cleaning up and maybe some minor fix, like closing that gap there, removing this straight pixel over there, and this one. What I just did here, overall, looks horrible. I don't like it. Now this can look so much better. I have to make this look better. I have to. I refuse to leave it like this. But I need to use the bathroom, so if you guys excuse me, I'll take a quick bathroom break. I'll be back in about a minute. Be right back. Alrighty, I am back. Now let's see. Let me see if I can fix this horn. I'm very unhappy with how this horn is turning out.
A few moments later.
I mean, it didn't take long. Alright, let's begin by making a cut right here. Let's put this over here. Actually, this whole area here. Let's bring it up a bit, like that. And let's redraw this curve over here. Normally before making this change here, I would have saved a copy of this to the progress sheet. But as I said before, I want to be making as few backups of the progress as I possibly can, because I do not want to expand the canvas of the progress sheet. There. Now perhaps I should redraw this area over here slightly. Yes, let's do that. That. Now this here shall go up and then back down. Like this. Okay. I wish Paint had keyboard shortcuts for different tools. That would be helpful. So now I need to curve up, then down, and kind of up just a little bit. Let's drop this right here. Curve it up like that. And down right here. There. Now this here goes like so. I think... No, not quite like so. There. Alright, I'm not sure if what I'm doing here is any better, but I think, keyword being think, that it actually is going to be yielding better results than what I did at first. Alright, this is actually giving me a little more trouble than I anticipated. Okay, let's reinforce these lines, these new lines, and then erase the black lines and see if what I did here is indeed better. I hope it is. I hope it is, and that I won't have to redraw it again. Oh, I've already done that line there. Never mind. This curve here needs to be changed a bit. And see that. Maybe not quite like this, but okay, a little more like this, but still not quite like that. A little less pointy or corny like this. You know what, I'm just going to use the curve to a gear again. I tried to say again and here at the same time. There. Like that. At least I think so. Alright. Let's clean this up and see if what I did is good or bad. The Hornet Drill still looks weird. It looks much better than what I had done originally, but it still looks weird. And the problem is these two ends here. How do I make them work? There is a way, and I will find it. That's something I learned with my dad. If you are faced with a problem that you are having troubles finding the solution for, tell yourself that there is a way and you will find it. That actually helps. Eventually you figure it out. In other words, it's a way to stay positive. Oh, I think I see one small problem that I am causing myself. Curve here, I don't know how to describe this, but it needs to be a bit different from what I have been doing it. I mean, from how I have been doing it. Now, whether or not I am actually fixing this, that is to be seen. Okay. Maybe the angle at which this pointy end points towards, maybe that should be a bit different. Like have it be like this? No. Well, maybe, but I don't know yet. Let's clean up and see what I have done. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I think it looks better. But it still needs some fixing, some adjusting here. But this time I think only this over here needs some changing. Like bring it over here. Hold on, I should save first and then do that. No, that line is being messed up now. There. Now let's slightly redraw this one. And the same thing over here. I have to match there. Okay, I think I fixed it. Well, not really. Actually, this over here needs to be changed again. Choose blue instead. Because I got the curvature a bit wrong. There. Now remove this red and this black. Now let's convert all of these colors and do some small fixing and cleaning up. This curve here is not good. I might need to use the curve tool here again. Also here. Let's curve this a little more. Oh god, I definitely need to change that some more. Oh god, please tell me I got this right now so I won't have to do any more fixes on this horn, so I can finally move on. Alright, let's take a look. It is better. It is much better. But it still looks kind of weird. The sound my brain makes when I try to think of something and completely messed up the thought. Oh, hand. There. What the hell am I doing there? Stop it. Stop it. Don't do that, Mike. I don't have to make this area over here thinner. No. What I need is to change this curve over here.
Infinite power.
For some reason I start to feel impatient right now. Like, you know when you feel impatient in a way that it makes you feel a little angry at the same time? I don't know why I suddenly start to feel like that. It's not like I have a reason for that here. Maybe it's just frustration. For me, because I'm having so much trouble with something that should be so simple. Or maybe it's because there's something on my tablet here that my hand is always hitting, but I can't find it to clean it out, and I can't see it. I don't know. Alright, this area here also needs some improving.
Infinite power.
I think that so far I have spent more time on this horn than I spent on the entirety. I think that so far I have spent more time on this part of the horn than I have spent on the entirety of the snout and the muzzle.
infinite power.
Alright, I'm not sure I know what I'm doing, but I think it's starting to look better. What the? Did you see that? For a moment while I was cleaning up here, the cursor went all the way over there and then all the way back here on a very straight horizontal line, and it made a gap right there. That was weird. So this is better. But now this is not. Oh my god, the more I fix, the more I need to fix. Jesus. Alright, let's change the angle of this part of the horn. Even if just by a little bit. I don't know if that is going to fix the issue that I am having here, but it's going to be an attempt. Better than to not do anything and leave it looking like crap. Not good. The angle is good, but everything else is not. And the problem lies on this part of this curve. The problem is fixing it. Look, if someday someone tells you that do art is the easiest thing in the world, call them a liar. Because although it isn't hard, at the same time it is. Well, it can be. There's a lot of work involved. What about now? Yeah, I guess that is better. So I will keep this blue line down here, and I will remove the red. Like that. Now for the black, and then we change the red and the blue into black. And maybe do a very small fix right here. And maybe here as well. Because I think the curve right here could be a little smoother. There. Right, what about now? Yeah, I guess. Though now I think there is another problem. The horn looks a bit long, like too much longer than it should be. But at the same time, now that I think about it, and I try to picture what the alternative would be, maybe if I make this horn shorter, it is going to become disproportional in relation to the size of the head. In my style anyway, because on the original it does seem to be shorter. Let's draw the other two horns first. Well, finish this one first, and then draw the others, and then when I have all the basics in place, I might have a better picture of whether or not I am right about this or not, and therefore if I will have to shorten this horn or not. First, for the sake of comparison, let me see. Oh wow, I didn't back up the horn at all. Incredible. Okay, save. Save, and let's copy this. Do I want to save this to the progress sheet? I do not. Not yet. Oh my god, hand, why can't you just draw that single tiny curved line there? That, see, it wasn't so hard, was it? I just slapped my hand so it learns the lesson. Right. There. Wow, this horn was so much more trouble than I thought it was going to be. And I still think this thing could be better. I still feel like I might have to come back to this. Anyway, for the other horn here. Let's begin right here. Like that. Great. Jesus, why is it that these horns is so difficult for me? Why? It should not. It's just a bunch of waves. Wow. Just wow. See, draw the final line art for these horns with vectors on Corel Draw later. That is going to be so much easier than to draw the lines by hand again for the final line arts. Because then I can just draw basically one single line going straight with a few anchor points here and there, and then all I have to do is just bend the line as I please. I won't have to actually freehand everything every time. Now I got this part here mostly right, except for the top and the part where the horn is actually supposed to end like that. Alright, so let's see. This is supposed to be that. That would have to be this one. Yeah, that is wrong. Crap, I'm gonna have to start over. See, I think right here is where the cone shape as a guideline would have been better than just an actual single line. Should have done the cones. Okay, I think I got it. Did I? Yeah, let's say I did. I hope I won't have as much trouble with this horn as I did with the first one that I drew over there. Because man, that took a while. If I don't have to use the curve tool, then it means that I am actually doing something right here, and that I won't have to do fixes. Because if I can manage this completely by free hand, then I am definitely on the right track. And again, if you don't know what I mean by freehand, is by actually using the pen with the pencil and just doing whatever I want with the line. Actually, let's make this a little thicker on the base. Well, not thicker, rather wider. Give this a little bit more angle. There. Now, I think I do this. And I draw the rest of the head. Going to the forehead. Okay. Yeah, I think I am doing this right. Okay, what the fudge have I done here? Let's see. I'll say yes to this and move on. And if I have to do any fixes on these horns later, I'll do so later. Because I have a feeling they are disproportional. Quite disproportional. I don't know, something about them seems to be quite off. Also, I think this one that I'm drawing right now is in the wrong position. I might be wrong, but something tells me, I only really know once I am done drawing this horn, but something tells me that this horn should be a little further back. No, a little closer to the back of his head here. So this line must go away. Alright. Yeah, something's definitely not right here. Something is not right. Let me try something, but on a different window of paint. Okay, first of all, let's remove all of these brown and gray lines. You need to have a clear sight of this. Right. Now, now let's maybe move this horn out here. Yeah, this horn here definitely seems to be a little too thick. Either that, or it is too close to the front of his head. This... I think that works. The razor needs to be smaller. There. There. Now we remove this. You know what? I think I'm going to keep that little pointy there. Turn this black. And maybe move this small horn up a little bit, just a little. There. Okay, now I think I want this part of the sketch. Let's remove those gray line guidelines and here I want I want this line here to be completely whole, no gaps, just like this. And yeah, sure, let's turn all of this back to brown. There. Now copy this. Actually, hold on. Remove this section over here. Let's copy this. And I changed my mind. Don't remove that entire section, just this section. I will need that eye. Let's copy this, paste it over here. Okay, and now undo. Let's select all of this, copy, redo, and paste it on top. There. And now we remove some of the brown and the gray. And the brown to black. Let's send this to Photoshop so I can tilt it and see if those horns are actually at the correct angle and size. You know, if they are proportional and stuff. 1000, 1000. Oops. Yeah, I guess they are fine, right? Yes, I guess they are fine. Let's try this. Yeah, I guess they are fine after all. Okay, I think I did it. Maybe just one little improvement right here, maybe there. And I think I got it. So let's copy this one. And I'll bring that over here, but first, wait a second. I think I'll replace this sketch with this one. No, wait, no. I can't resist. I'll just do more progress backups here. I feel like this is important. Here. Bring these closer so I have a little more room over there. And I just got an ad. I don't know. Shouldn't you not get ads, Torpedo? I mean, you are a subscriber to the channel, aren't you? Which fix your stuff. Okay, let's delete that. Paste this. Replace it. Oh yeah, that looks much better. Much better than that there. Okay, let's see about those little fixes that I mentioned. Like just make the line a little longer. Just to give the horn a little more depth. I heard that I'm a sub since 14 months. Wow, 14 months already! Jesus Christ! It is so long. Oh frick, I selected the wrong color. Already been a year? My god. I'm getting old. One, not only you are getting old. How long you are getting? Yeah, I suppose we all are getting old. Wow, that went by so fast. I thought it was this year. I'm gonna turn 20 next year. Well, you just made me feel even older now. I used to be 20 years old once back in my day. Back in those days, we did didn't use these newfangled smartphones that everyone has their faces glued onto. We used flip phones and old Nokias with the physical buttons. I don't know where that came from. Alright, let's see this now. There's a few too many pixels here, let's remove it. Don't say that, my first phone, Phonia? Ah, I made up a word. First phone was a Nokia with buttons. So was mine! I still have it. I actually still have basically all of the phones I ever had. Sadly, not all of them work anymore though. This year needs some changing. Oh god, I am back to fixing this horn. Oh no. Oh no. I'm really the last generation who used those old Nokia phones with buttons. Potentially. Oops, I didn't need to press start. I meant to press control. I gotta say though, Nokia, at least back in the day, possibly the best brand, the best maker of phones. Easy to use, super reliable, looked nice, had many features that most other brands and most other phones didn't have. It was innovative, they like to innovate and were not afraid to do so, even if backfired on their faces. They moved the industry forward. And same thing happened with the Lumia series, at least until Microsoft decided to basically just abandon everything, because that's what they do. Everything that is good, everything they have that is good, eventually they kill off for some reason. I miss Lumias in Windows Phone. So much wasted potential there, so much better than Android. Yeah, no, Nokia was the best. I can't say about Nokia nowadays. Nokia is technically back, but not really. But I can't really tell much about Nokia nowadays, how good they are and stuff, because one, Nokias nowadays, the new Nokias, they use Android, which I personally don't like. And secondly, it's not really Nokia, it's actually another brand, another maker. They just use the name Nokia. And since I don't have one of those, I don't really know how good or bad they actually are. So all I can say is about old Nokia, the original Nokias. I mean the original Nokia, the brand. Alright, have I improved this horn or have I made it worse? A little bit of both, maybe? Like, I improved this part, but I made this one worse at the same time somehow. How did I do that? I don't know. Question is, How do I fix it? I hope this here is going to do the trick. Send those memes on your server. Those memes? Oh, you mean Nokia memes? I'll check in a moment. Oh my god, I thought I was done with this horn. I'm getting hungry. By the way, I don't cook. I can't say I cook. I only know to do like barely a handful of things. Oops. And nothing that can really enable me to say that I know how to cook. However, this year I decided to take the risk and bake the Christmas dinner for us. Yeah. My brother decided to lend a hand, and he also doesn't really cook. But good news! One, we survived. We didn't die of food poisoning, and it actually turned out really good. It was very simple stuff, but it was good. So I am glad. I'm still super tired from doing that as well. Alright, this horn. Yeah, I'm still in doubt if this is better or worse or neither. Well, let's take a quick break from this and take a look at those memes. Because who doesn't like memes, eh? Eh. Let's take a look at these together, shall we? Welcome everyone to Dragon Realms. Kia? No Kia. Wow, this is such an old one. I remember seeing this one several years ago. Kia? Nokia. Nokia? Nokia. Nokia, Nokia. Kia? No. Nokia. No Nokia. Nokia, no Nokia. And a Kia and a Nokia. Now that's a good one. I haven't seen this one before. That's good stuff. That is very good stuff. Alright, let's see what else here. Should I save this to the progress sheets? Yes, but not yet. Instead, I will drink water. I needed that. Okay, what is this line over there? What is that? That is not here. Is that supposed to be an ear? I don't know. I don't know, I'm confused. I'm gonna scream. Ah! Right. Let's draw these thingies. And I think that should be about everything. Maybe other than just, other than drawing the horns on the other side. It should be about everything, yes. Second, I gotta do this right. Those are supposed to be down here. Mhm. This one is a bit messed up. Let's try it again. You know, what the ones that I'm drawing right now for some reason are reminding me of? Rarity's Cutie Mark. Like seriously. I think her cutie mark is 4 diamonds. In a similar pattern as those, isn't it? Let's see. Rarity cutie mark. No, it's 3. Yeah. That's why that is reminding me of this. Okay, let me take a look at this. Okay, I think I got it. Oh, wait, no, wait. Yes? No. Yes, but no. I'm missing some of these spikes on the back of his head. Not all of them are supposed to be visible. And if you remember what I explained earlier, that is because his head is turned while we can see, well, his neck is actually facing us. What am I doing? So this line that I am drawing right now is supposed to represent the exact spot where the spikes are, let's say, sprouting from along his head and the back of his neck. Can I draw this right, please? Well, it should be more or less like this. In any case, let's put this on top. I put that there just to have it as a reference for myself. Let's use the color blue. Yes, save. Skywalker, happy Sunday and Merry Christmas. Thank you for joining. Welcome. Or Relanki, I don't know. You usually use Skywalker's account for some reason. Alright, let's draw those spikes now. Yeah, I thought it was going to be Relanki. Right now, how do I make these spikes curve around? They have to look like they're curving around. I hope I am doing this right. Wait, no. Okay, that should be enough. Because they're supposed to keep going all the way down, following this line, but at this point here, they are already obstructed by his neck. So only these bits here are supposed to be visible. Having said that, let's remove everything that is not supposed to be visible. Begin with the red line itself. After all, this line is not supposed to be here at all. Ah, frick. Alright, where's the leak? There. There. Now hopefully there won't be any more leaks. There we go. Now we turn those into black. Bada bing bada boom. And save. Oh yeah. Now, for the horns on the other side, so this will look a little more three-dimensional, I have two choices. I can, choice number one, draw them by hand, which I don't actually have to draw the whole things. Or option number two, I copy these ones over here and I paste them on the other side and then just erase some bits of them. Doing this second option might not yield as good, very good results, but it should spare me some trouble because, as you remember, I had trouble drawing these horns as they are. Option number one, however, if I actually draw them by hand, I might have better results, but in exchange, I might have more trouble drawing the horns correctly. So which one is this going to be? Well, option number one, obviously, because I like things to look natural. And the only way I can really make these horns look natural is by drawing them from scratch. Yay! Oh my god, here we go. Ah crap, here we go again. At least I don't have to draw the whole things from scratch. Just a part of them. Still doesn't change the fact that I might still have some difficulties getting these lines done right. Like here, that is wrong. Ah, frick, why did I just undo that? I was not supposed to press Ctrl Z, that was completely accidental. Super tired. I assure you I am more tired than you. Just kidding. So Peter, thank you so much for joining the stream. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had some fun. It was great to have you back. I missed you, my friend. But enjoy the rest of your Christmas. Sleep well, rest well, and dream of dragons. And hopefully your week is going to be a better one than the last one. Ah! Why does that always startle me? It's probably because of how sudden it is and the fact that I'm not expecting it. But in any case, thank you so much for joining, Torpedo. It is good to have you back. See you in the next one, Dream of Dragons. Alright, now we erase this bit here, that one there. And I suppose that there should be one horn. I'm still tempted to just go for option number 2 and simply copy these to the other side. You know what? I actually will do that. At least as an experiment. At least for the sake of experimenting. Let's erase this head. Actually, no, what am I doing? Stop. Stop, Mike. Don't do that. Instead of erasing the head, I will change the color of this sketch. Stop. I'm doing this wrong. It's this version that I have to change the color of. Now, because I am hungry and I am tired, as I have described it before, I probably will not end up finishing this whole thing on today's stream. But at least the sketch I want to get done today. It's actually taking longer than I thought it was going to take. Alright, now we paste this on top. And try to change the position here so it looks like the horns in brown are actually the horns on the other side of his head. Oops. I might have to do this a couple times. Oh, also, before I do that, I have to remove the spikes from here, because those are definitely gonna get in the way. Oops, wait. I actually use the pencil instead. I mean, I could use the eraser, but I'm too lazy to make the eraser small enough to fit it here. There. So like for this horn, I think that is fine. Yeah. Let me do a thing. Let's copy this and do that. Let's paste that here. Erase everything except this small horn. Erase everything in brown, I should say. Okay, turn that into red. Now we copy this and paste it back here. I should probably do this with less zoom. Let's see about the horn in the center. probably go like this. Yeah, let's go with this. Now let's copy that and paste it here. Oops, wait, what happened? Yeah. And again, let's erase everything brown except for the horn in the center. There. Now down here. Okay, let's turn that brown into red. And once again, copy this. And one last time, paste it here. And now we go for the horn at the top of his head. Now this might be a bit complicated. Maybe not. I don't know. Alright, let's roll with this, I guess. Yeah, let's go with this. Copy everything and paste it here. And just like before, erase everything that is brown except for the first horn. The first horn, sorry. Right. I will erase this part here as well. But only because I have to make that a little bit differently. Let's make this line thinner. I need 1 pixel thickness for this. There, that should be enough. I need to do one quick thing here before. There, copy that and paste that here. Yes, yes. Alright, so now this brown goes away. I kill this 1 pixel. Remove all of this. And we turn the remaining brown into red. Now, just for the sake of testing, I'm not actually gonna keep this black, but just for the sake of testing, let me turn the red into black. Yes, into black. Let's see. That actually works, I think. It doesn't look as good on the sketch because it almost looks like that is something on the horns on this side of his head. But once this is done with the final line arts in colors and shading, they would definitely look better. At least that is what I am hoping for. Alright, let's replace this sketch with this one. Yeah. Okay, let's save. Now the question is, am I done with the sketch, or do I still have to do something else with this? Because I want to tell myself that I am done. And looking at this, I don't really see anything else that I have to do here. I'll make a minute of silence, drink water, and in the meantime, I'll stare at the computer screen and try to think if there's anything else I should be doing to this sketch before I can say that it is done and ready to receive the final line arts in Quarter Draw. Yeah, I think the sketch is finished. I can't think of anything else to be adding, changing, or fixing on this sketch, or removing for that matter. If anything, it would be this here, but I'm not sure what that is. So I'm not going to touch it. Instead, I will save this, the progress sheet, and date this. Where am I going to place the date? Let's try to fit the date right here on this corner. So December the 25th of 2022, and today is a Sunday. There we go. So now I know when I drew that. Copy this line here, because yes. We'll just drag it down, it's going to take forever. We'll just place it here. There we go. And save. Alright, so for those of you guys who don't know why I have, technically speaking, 3 different dragons in the exact same pose doing the exact same thing for Blep, that is because this is a YCH auction commission kind of thingy. For those of you who don't know what a YCH is, that stands for Your Character Here. That is basically where the artist draws a generic character without any specific features doing in a scene or doing something, and other people decide to sorry, other people who want their character to be in that situation, they bid. They make a bid on the picture, so then the artist can draw that those different characters in that scene. And so the basic, how can I explain this? Actually, I don't know how to explain this. The generic character that is drawn, that becomes the template for all the other different characters to be drawn in that scene, doing that exact same thing in that exact same pose. And that is exactly what I am doing today. I already done one with Michael Braveheart. I will still do one with Valerie Duvana, which is this dragoness over here. And today I am doing it with this character that I forgot the name of. What is his name? Argus Really Wars. Argus Really War. So yeah, that's what I did for this character today. Now at the moment, the YCH for this Dragon Blep is closed, but I am thinking about reopening the same one again. But regardless of that, I definitely want to do some other different ones with different poses, the character doing different things. This is just the very first one. But yeah. So, alright, so this sketch is done for today. Actually, before I end the stream, let me let me prepare this to be used on CorelDRAW. Let's open the base here. Let's open General Sketch for Corel. Alright. And I will copy this sketch and I will paste it here on top of this one. Did I just accidentally resize? Yes, I did. I'm not supposed to resize this canvas. So let's be a bit more restrictive with the size of this selection. Then again, I can just resize the canvas back. What is the size here? 885694. Oh, there we go, this works. Alright. I mean, I'm doing redo this a couple times to see the difference between the base and the actual character. Hey, look at that. Nice, I like this. Yes, this works. Oh. Okay. Next. Let's change a couple colors around. I think I would change that red to brown. Yes. And now I'll change the black to dark gray. The reason why I differentiated the colors of the horns on the other side of his head to the ones on this side of the head using brown and gray is because just to make sure I am not going to mix the lines up when I'm drawing the final line arts in CorelDRAW. I mean, the different colors will help me tell the horns apart. Because if I have them, all three of them, I mean all 6 of them, be the same color, I might get confused with one or another, especially considering the fact that the lines of the middle horn over here, they kind of merge together with the lines of the horn on this side of the head. So as you can see here, that brown and the gray, they are touching each other together here, and if I make them the same color, it just looks like it is one single line that is thicker on this side here. I kind of lose the boundaries of where each line is supposed to end. So this makes things easier. Alright. So let's save this with this folder and rename it to just General Sketch for Corel, like this. Yes. I'm not gonna need any other files from here. I will need LineArts Alpha 0. So let's copy that from base over to the Pianist Dragon and open that. Now for this I won't need my pen, so let's just use the mouse. So this is the basic. This is the base. Let's remove M Braveheart, because that was the sketch that I used for Michael Braveheart. And let's now import the new general sketch that I just created. Why is it at that size if I made it the same size as the original? That's completely wrong. Why? Just out of pure curiosity, let me import the sketch, general sketch for Coral Mike. Why is it important at this size? That is not the size that the original one for just the base was imported when I first created this file. There, see? And that is the exact same size. What the hell? Here, it's this file. 885694 pixels. 885694 pixels. Why? Just why? Also, why doesn't it have guidelines and it's blurry? What? Or is this general sketch from Corel that I just imported here by accident? Oh yes, it is from Corel. This is the one for Corel. Oh my god, why? Alright, you want to cheat on me, Corel? Fine, I'll cheat you then. Let's cheat together, huh? Let's detach that. Let's see, what is this? That's the guideline. Let's send that to the very back. Okay, this is the sketch. So 885 by 694. Let's give that the exact that size, that exact same size to the sketch that I need to import now. There. Now they should be the exact same size. Yeah, oops. Let's put this here. Okay. Okay, everything seems to be in order now. Very good. Do a thingy here. Like a little tab of sorts. Just to name this character here. What is his name again? Argus. That is actually a nice name. Okay, now I actually select the sketch and this. Okay, perfect. Send everything to the very back of everything. Send forward 1, 2. There we go. Yes. And don't save, Mike. Actually do save. This isn't the correct folder. Alright. So, I'm not going to do this today, because as I said before, I am still very tired, and I got hungry. Since between started the stream and now, I'm actually quite hungry. That's in part because I am tired. And besides, I have been streaming for a little over 3 hours now, so I actually need to take a break. And besides, vectoring the final line arts is a kind of boring and time-consuming process. This is something that I'm going to estimate. I'm going to take like another 3 hours at least, probably, maybe less, but probably. So I stopped here. I stopped this for today. I will try to work on this sometime during this week before the next short Sunday, but if not, then you can expect me to resume works on this on the next short Sunday. But just so you know, the next things that I'm gonna do should be what happened here? Basically changing the existing lines on these existing vectors for this for the base and adapting them to the sketch underneath. So for example, let's say I would be changing the snout right now. I could bring this anchor point over there, this one over here, and then changing the curvature like that. Doing the same over here. Do that there. There, see, that immediately already changed the line of what is going to be the final line art for this character. So actually this might take less time than I thought. But still, that is not something that I'll be doing today because I am tired and I am hungry and nobody wants to have a hungry, angry? No. A tired, hungry dragon around. So I'm going to wrap up for today and remind you guys that I stream every week on every Wednesday, Friday, and Sundays, where every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time I play American Truck Simulator or Euro Truck Simulator and sometimes some other trucking game instead, but mostly ATS and ETS2. At 6 p.m. Eastern Time of every Wednesday. On Fridays I play a different game every week, also at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, and on Sundays I do art live at 2 p.m. also Eastern Time. Just like today, I also have a Discord. Oh my god, I am so tired. Hold on, I need to stretch. That felt good. Sorry. I had a lot of work this week. I have a Discord server available. It is called Dragon Realms. So if you would like to join, you will be more than welcome to. But for the moment, only members of the Arch Group and Dragon Realms should be able to access the server. So if you are one of those, you can click the link below the stream and you should have plenty of access to the server. I will be opening the server to the general public in the near future, so anyone can join at any moment, but for now only members of the Arch Group and subscribers can join. If the link below doesn't work, because sometimes it does break, so if you try to use it and it doesn't work, then you can message me either on DeviantArt or on Twitter, or even send me a whisper here on Twitch. That might even be easier. And I'll send you an invitation link in private through those means. My name at DeviantArt is here on the top of the screen. It's Mike the Dragon, so that would be www.deviantart.com/Mike Dragon, and on Twitter it is @_MikeDragon. And yeah, that is going to be everything. So everyone, thank you all so much for joining today's stream. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had some fun. Thank you so much for your company on this holiday day. Because yes, it's Christmas. Or as they say, it's Crimbus. Yeah, it's Crimbus. So everyone, enjoy the rest of your holidays. Have a great week. Make this next week be a better one than the last one we just had. And until we meet again on the next stream, God bless you all. Stay safe and healthy. Once more, Merry Christmas. Have a very good night. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And when you go to bed, sleep well and dream of dragons. Everyone, have a good one. Thank you so much once more. And bye bye. See you in the next. See you. Bye bye.
times and we don't know what to do. You've come to find your feelings and exactly what you knew. The odds are stacked quite poorly if without a winning hand. But bear in mind your bearing's only worse if you don't try. Don't bet on taking trips because I'll turn your trips to trash. You've got to set your sights and hope on setting not to crash. So truth can seem quite big if you don't make your plans unfurl. But I will not let them on my opinion of such enough. Don't bet on sinking ships because they'll turn your chips to trash. You've got to set your sights and hopes on setting not to crash. The truth can seem quite bleak if you don't make your plans unfurl. But I will not let that mark my opinion of the fact that if you could fix the failings of the current paradigm, we would have a hero who's supposed to be elusive and on time. Just on time. And then we would all contrive new conflicts, you know. Don't bet on sinking ships because they'll turn your chips to trash. You've got to set your sights and hopes on setting not to crash. The truth can seem quite bleak if you don't make your plans unfurl. But I would not let that mark my opinion of the show. Don't bet on sinking ships because they'll turn your chips to trash. You've got to set your sights and hopes on setting not to crash. The truth can seem quite bleak if you don't make your plans unfurl. But I would not let it mark my opinion. Stipulations placed before you to get all the things you really need. Mr. Big may make things hard, but you have got to plant your seeds. Go to war, fight more. Your dreams thrive by competition. You'll find no one famous ever got there just by flinching at their foes. Cling against the torment, claw with all your might at what you know. Don't let go, just glow. Don't wait or play to indecision. Don't bet on taking trips because you